Yeah, I have to go live again.
Turn it off for you. Maybe I'll on for you earlier.
Yeah, there we go. People joining this one. I guess we'll just go without looking on here.
Can you get on this? No.
What's the story, folks? We're just waiting for a few people to join the live. We just had an issue with the previous link there. I don't know what's after happening with it, but we will get things going shortly. Here we are, look.
Jeez, we look great on the with the old jumpers on. Fair play to Fuse Box for leaving them here for us tonight.
Yeah.
Not sure about the hats though, are you?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. 0 zeros.
I said a few people join here anyway. A few good luck messages coming in there. Fair play, just love the jumpers. Richard Cockerline is on. So look, we're in the Robus headquarters here. They've been a big help for us getting the podcast off the ground. And it's allowed us to get to the stage that we are now, that we've had so many connections with so many different people from so many different trade backgrounds that myself and Keith had discussed for probably about 2 or 3 months over the summer that this was something that needed to happen. We didn't know when it was going to happen, but it definitely needed to happen.
Yeah, and like we said before, we'd been to the UK and various trade shows across the water, and even to the point where we were at the ones in the RDS for BPEX and stuff like that. We definitely thought there was a need for like an independent kind of for all-inclusive award to be done here, and delighted that week we're able to offer it, and it's gone way better than we thought it would as well. So
and look, it's 100%. Like, I think thinking about how we've been able to just put a message out there through Instagram, which is one of the biggest platforms that we've used to try and build our podcast, just asking the question, is this something that the Irish market needs? And then it just blew up.
Yeah.
And I said to Keith, it's going to have to happen before the end of the year. Mm-hmm. It's going to have to get rolled out before at least Christmas. And I said, let's just put the question out there, see if people are interested in it. And not only did, the likes of our electrician peers, but plumbers, HVAC, all across the board, and brands jumping on as well. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was brands and communities, and I suppose the spearhead people behind the brands like immediately reached out and offered various prizes, and basically they're backing and said it's something that they didn't think of, but now that it's here, they were delighted to see it happen.
Yeah, and there's a bit of a crew there. I think they got a watch party going
for them, isn't it?
Down the Strawberry Hall tonight. So anybody watching from the Strawberry Hall who's got a pint of Guinness, have a pint on us. And fair play to you. Thanks for getting behind us. And I guess we'll just get things going then. And we'll roll into the first award of the night, which is the Wholesaler of the Year award. And that's sponsored by our very own Keith's Energize Electrical and Caraher Electrical. So fair play to James and fair play to Keith for getting on board and sponsoring that.
No bother. Obviously for me, it's good to be involved with it, but the company side, obviously doing the awards myself. But big thanks to Jay. Jay is a long time supporter of the show and the podcast, so we're nearly expecting him to come on board every time. So cheers, Jay.
Yeah, and look, with a lot of the awards that we're doing tonight, we've got multiple people in it. So like some of the categories will have 4 people, some of them will have 5 or 6. And the way we were doing it is there's going to be an honourable mention for the 3rd and 4th place within each category. Then there's obviously going to be a runner-up and a winner. So for the winner and the runner-up, we're lucky enough to have a lot of brands that have jumped on board that are willing to give prizes for the winner, and brands that have jumped on board that are going to give prizes to the runner-up.
Yeah.
But also myself and Keith, like not only just putting the awards together, we wanted to give a bit ourselves as well. So we put a bit of the podcast fund in to get a trophy for the winner with a certificate and a certificate for the runner-up. Like, so that'll be given out to every winner and every runner-up in each category. So whoever wins and whoever is the runner-up, you'll be looking to get that from us, but we'll also then direct you and tag you in the brands pages then afterwards on the pro, so you can get your extra prize. So but if you want to grab the first one off the floor.
So wholesaler of the year.
Wholesaler of the year. So we've got multiple ones in this. So we have got N2 Electrical, we've got CEF Tala, we've got REW Finglas, and we've got Euro Sales Glass Nevin in this category.
Just to mention, like, they weren't the only ones in the running.
Yeah.
Obviously, we narrowed it down. So honourable mentions are one thing, but the list kind of went on and was very expansive. And
well, there was two voting rounds. So there was a nomination round, and then there was a shortlisting round. So there was a massive list with over 1,000 votes. So I think even in this category alone, there was 1,700 or so votes gone in on the shortlist and end of it. And between the winner and the runner-up, there was 11 votes in the difference. So that's how close it was, down to the wire on the last day of voting. Like, so fair play to everybody that's got involved. But we'll give the honourable mentions out first.
Yeah, so our two honourable mentions are REW in Finglas.
Fair play.
So well done. And we've also got Euro Sales Glass Nevin.
Yeah, I've used both of those wholesalers in really good spots. Like, I mean, so fair play to us. And even just to get the votes in, like we said, just to be shortlisted is a feat in itself, because there was votes coming in from all over Ireland for local wholesalers.
On every branch,
unbelievable, all over the country. So to be in there and be in the mix, like, is unbelievable. So fair play to us. But like I said, 11 votes in the difference between N2 Electrical and CEF Tala for the top prize.
So what, our winner got 598 votes, and our second place got 587. So that just shows how close it was.
Unbelievable. And
neck and neck. That was neck and neck till the final hours, actually. You remember?
I put out a post on the final day just saying, get your vote in by midday. And I think the last couple of votes actually came in on the hour. So without further ado, Keith, do you want to lift up the plastic and announce who the winner of the Wholesaler of the Year is?
Making sure it's the right one. So the winner of the Wholesaler of the Year Inside Trade Awards 2025 is N2 Electrical in Ashbourne.
Fair play to N2.
Well done, lads.
I know that's something that is the first of its kind probably in Ireland now, to be for us as a trade community to be recognising the likes of the distributors and the wholesalers that are providing us with their day-to-day stuff that we need to use. Like, so for us to be able to honour them and give back, like I said, is an honour for us. So fair play to N2, and just a massive congratulations as well to CEF Tala. It's a store that I use often through the company that I work with. They are doing a lot of great stuff on social media as well, and getting in there and linking in with the lads. So
I'm not open too long either.
No.
So that's only open in the last year, I'd say, is it?
Yeah, and they've got a good lad in there, a good couple of lads in there that are behind the social media aspect of things. Like, so great rally there on that one.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, another day, another dollar.
CEF Tala.
But like I said, you'll be tagged in the prize. I think Keith was saying there, like, we got together for most of the other categories, a winner and a runner-up. So for the likes of Keith with Energised Electrical and Cara her Electrical, James, Keith and Jay bunched in together and got a larger trophy than the other categories, and they got a bespoke frame as well for the certificate. So that'll go out to N2, and then the other certificate inside the slip there, as you can see, will be dropped out to CEF and Tala. So you want to show them this?
So that's N2's. That'll be going along with the trophy, and then we have one for CEF Tala. So well done.
So I've just seen the comments coming in here. We've got one of the previous guests that I was just talking to there recently, John McGrath, aka Man in Shed. He's away.
Sorry I missed you, John.
He's away at his sister's wedding tonight, so he's obviously got the phone under the table.
Yeah, enjoy your points there as well, John.
But
sorry I missed you.
We'll keep rolling on, will we?
Mm-hmm. Well done, N2. I'm going to put that one over there, if that's okay.
Anybody want to write in the comments, let us know where you're watching from tonight. Obviously, we mentioned there's the crew down in the Strawberry Hall. You've got lads, I can see here, watching from home. I seen Kieran Rhodes there putting up on his Instagram that he's going to sit down in his arse and watch from his sofa tonight. So
no overtime to be doing, no.
No, but I guess, yeah, so we're on to the next one then. We'll keep things rolling, and we have the Irish Trade Personality of the Year award. So this was one where myself and Keith were trying to decide what's prevalent within the industry right now, and it's lads that are potentially going above and beyond and using their platforms not only to make something for themselves, but to give back, to talk about mental health, or to raise awareness around the trades as an overall industry. And I think with a lot of people within the category, you get that within the Irish trades. Like I even just know even there. So we've got Owen O'Canela, the Dublin Sparky. So he's giving back to apprentices. The stuff that he's putting out there now at the minute is second to none in regards to giving back to the basics of electrical apprenticeships and what is actually needed to make it, you know.
Yeah, he does kind of a lot of what we don't do as a like on the practical side. So basically what he's doing is he's sharing his platform to, you know, teach the up and coming apprentices or people that are looking to get into the trades. Something similar to what we do, trying to promote the industry and stuff like that. But again, we're learning a lot from these guys. These guys are big hitters on the Instagram scene, TikTok scene as well.
Yeah,
but, just moving along with the times as well, I suppose.
Unbelievable. Like I mentioned there, the mental health, like Trevor Mack and Ashbourne Paving is in this category as well. So like that, he's obviously gone through a curve within his own life, like where he was at a certain stage and was able to use then certain aspects of his changing his life around to even give lads work and get them into work that are struggling and are coming out of certain adversities. So fair play to him.
Yeah, and like we had Trevor on. We did an episode with Trevor and like really enjoyed it. But due to technical issues, we weren't able to release it because of the audio file. Yeah. But Trevor's agreed to come back in, and like Trevor said, the positive person that he is, we'll do a better one the next time. So looking forward to getting him in on the next season, I suppose. Yeah,
you've got another one there who sort of burst onto the scene this year, Kieran Roach.
Yeah.
Epic, I think, content that was being put out on Instagram. I think his page and just him as himself as a personality, like, is blown up, and I wouldn't have known a lot myself, like, about the whole carpentry end of things, but he's actually putting out content there that would make you interested in that trade, which is great for anybody coming out of school. You see lads looking at the likes of electrical and plumbing as the two big dogs within the trade, like, and to see him now making the carpentry trade a bit more
attractive,
sexy.
Yeah, and I was only talking to a couple of lads on site this week, and with that conversation came up about the vast amount of electricians and plumbers, you know, and even as going into Sulis and how the classes are filling up, but you might only have maybe 16, 17 carpenters in the whole of the country. So fair play to Kieran, like Owen, he's putting his stuff out there and he's making it attractive to school leavers. So fair play, Kieran. And
to close out the names within this category, you've got another big dog. You've got Peter Finn, so Pete the Builder, which, as everyone knows, if anybody watches a bit of TV in Ireland, you've got like DIY SOS. You've got a lot of stuff out there that's actually, I think he's got a podcast going now as well, like, where he's myth busting as well within the trades, like, so he's been doing a lot over a long time to give back to the industry. So the likes of this, like, having his name and actually him seeing us, like, and sharing our stuff then and sharing the content and inviting us to things as well.
Yeah, nice enough to invite us to Lugwoods, the opening night as well.
Brilliant.
So
fair play to him.
Fair play.
But yeah, so that's it. So that's who you've got in this category, and this category is sponsored by Hultafors Group, and this award in particular will be sponsored by Snickers Workwear Ireland,
yeah.
Which they'll be giving a bundle out to the winner.
Yeah, a very attractive bundle as well. So whoever does win it, it's a more than decent prize to get. So thanks very much to Hultafors Group.
Stick my name into this category.
Yeah, you get enough off them, I'd say.
And the runner-up of this award will be sponsored by Remy Tools. So our good friend Garrett Rooney has been good enough to. He's going to be given a €50 voucher for the runner-up of this award. So, like that, we'll tag everybody who's been nominated, or not nominated, who's been announced as the winners and who's been announced as the runners-up.
Yeah, and again, Garrett's from Remy Tools, great friend of the show, been with us from day dot as well. Yeah, really interested as well. So, thanks, Garrett, for the sponsorship, and again, Hultafors Group, thanks. Yeah, for the support. So I guess we'll start with the honourable mentions of this category. So the Irish trade personality, the honourable mentions for this goes to Kieran Roach, O'Con, and Peter Finn. Fair play, fair play, boys. And listen, this is all people who are putting out great content. So just because you're getting an honourable mention, or you just haven't made it to the winner or the runner-up position, doesn't mean that you're not doing something right. You've been shortlisted, so fair play to you. Yeah. But we'll move on swiftly to the runner-up and the winner. So we're down to 7 votes in the difference, Keith. 7 votes between first and second. What are we, 460? And then we had 453 then. 453 for the runner-up and 460 for the winner. So that's another one that went down to the wire on the last day of voting. It just really showed who rallied their troops in the final stages or the final hours. Yeah, and look, like a lot of the stuff that we put out would be put out across Instagram, but we also do share out across LinkedIn and TikTok and YouTube. So a lot of these guys would promote their stuff across all different platforms. So you would have got people voting in from different platforms as well. So that just has to be acknowledged as well, that there is other platforms out there other than Instagram. Not just Instagram. Yeah. So I guess we will go forward then, and with 460 votes, the Irish trade personality of the year is Trevor Mackin, aka Ashbourne Paving. Well done, Trev. Well done, well deserved. We'll grab his award. We'll give him an grab his award, So thoroughly deserved. I think his content is absolutely brilliant. Not just the work related stuff, the mental health side of it as well is very helpful. We get really positive feedback talking about Trevor when he was getting Trevor. Little did most people know we had Trevor, and we had the old technical difficulties, but we'll get him back again, and he'll share his story with us. There's a nice little trophy there. I'll just give you a bit of a closer look at it there. So we've got the Inside Trade Awards 2025 Irish Trade Personality winner Trevor Mackin. Fair play, Trevor. For the inaugural event, so well done. And if you'd like to show off the certificate there. So this one is for you, Trevor. There you go. Good man, Trevor. That'll be sent out to you with your trophy. So then we were on to our runner-up, which is... so big congratulations to the runner-up of that one. So I think for somebody who has, like we mentioned, given back to our trade and has done a lot for apprentices with his meta glasses and putting a lot of content out there. Fair play to Owen O'Connell for, I think, maybe upping the game for a lot of people here in Ireland to maybe get their finger out. And he literally hit the ground running. Discovered him 1 week, and then by the end of the month it was addiction. Looking to see what he was doing next, and any apprentice we've talked to are using him as a reference, like other people that we've had on the show before, and I think it's beneficial. Literally, me and you can't be going on I know I'm too busy to be going on the meta glasses every day, every hour of the week. So fair play to him for putting the time and the effort into doing it.
So like I said, the winning trophy will be sent out to Trevor with the certificate, and the runner-up certificate will be sent out to Owen as well, and we'll tag you in the sponsors for both of those awards, so you can get your extra prizes. So fair play to you, lads.
Fair play. Excellent.
Just looking at a bit of the stuff that's coming in here on the comment section here. There's lads listening from Barnsley in Yorkshire. That's Richard he's in Barnsley. We've got Chris Horn. He's from the UK as well.
Hey Chris, how are you?
Chris has been great over the last few months as well. I think he's only come across the podcast recently, and he's deep dived into it. But every week I'm getting a message off him with a bit of positivity.
He's on the College Connects, is he? As well,
I think he's an ambassador now at EFIX.
Yeah. Well done.
So fair play.
Great platform as well.
So yeah, we've got. This is a big one. So these
are on to next. Oh,
yeah,
craftsperson of the year. So our sponsors for the craftsperson of the year are, for the winner, Snickers Workwear Ireland, Hull Force Group.
Yep.
Big thank you for their support for multiple prizes.
Yeah, an ultimate bundle.
Yeah.
That was sent to us. There was actually too much items to list off actually on this.
Yeah, we're just calling the big bundles. So too much to list off. But then for our runners up prize, then again we have Design Source Ireland, who have been brilliant with us in the recent months.
Yeah, Adele from Design Source Ireland has been great. She's been reaching out to us over the last few months, like Keith said, and they are a platform that is sort of bringing the designers and the tradesmen and tradeswomen together in one room, and they do exhibitions. So they've done one in 2025 in the RDS, and they've another one coming up now this year. I think it's around the 5th or 6th of March in the RDS, where designers and tradespeople will be able to link in with each other, and it can only be good and beneficial for the trades all around.
100%. And friend of the show, Richie Doyle, he's tied in with Design Source. I've done a couple of jobs with Richie, and it's just brilliant how Design Source marry the different disciplines together to create a brilliant and beautiful job. So it's great what they're doing, and thanks again for sponsoring the couple of prizes. This
one interested me because it sort of opened up to categories that wouldn't be our mainstream trades, so within this category you've got John McGrath, who was a recent guest on the podcast. So he's man in shed. So he's a qualified electrician, but he has a love for the craft, like the woodworking, and he's got a shed, put stuff on YouTube and TikTok, and like that, he's not doing it to financially benefit from it in any way in regards to selling any of them. It's just the love of it and teaching other people through that platform, which is great,
Yeah, no, brilliant. And again, sorry I missed that episode. I was the one that put the earmark on him to get him in, but look, you seem to enjoy. I enjoyed actually listening to it as a listener rather than participating as well. So well done, John. But then we have the usual suspects popping up again. So we have Trevor Mackin, Ashbourne Paving, rocking up to this award as well. And then we also have Paul Collins, who is the Marble Master.
And like that, I mentioned, obviously we spoke about Trevor before, and the work that he's doing, and Marble Master, that's somebody who we had on as a guest a couple of seasons ago and blew the podcast out of the water. The love for Paul opened up my eyes to the craft that he does. Like, people just think, somebody's rocking in doing a bit of toiling in your house. Like, there's an art to it. Like, it's a proper craft.
There's a detail, isn't there?
If you're good.
And anyone that follows Paul will see his 20 Instagram stories during the day explaining every little minor detail, what people might be doing wrong, and only for their own benefit as well, to learn how to do it the right way. Like his interview with us as well was the exact same. So fair play to Paul.
We got another one down a page that I knew nothing about, and it was called Art of Trees, and that is a page that is run by a guy called Frank Turner. And what he does is he uses natural woodcraft, like literally trees like to create fixtures out of, which include like lighting and decorative features that can be used in commercial and domestic settings, like, which is beautiful. So if anybody is looking for something just that little bit different that links in with nature and a bit more organic, like, check out Art of Trees on Instagram. Frank Turner is one of the contenders for this award.
Well, that's to be appreciated. If anyone's ever seen an electrician trying to cut a bit of 2x4 with a handsaw, will appreciate the work that Mr. Turner does. So fair play to you.
Yeah, 100%. So look, I guess we'll roll on with the craftsperson of the year. Honourable mentions for this award is John McGrath, Man in Shed, and Frank Turner, Art of Trees.
Well done, lads.
Fair play.
Well done. Fair play.
So we're down to the final
Exceptional.
two.
Well done.
The final two, between them, you're looking at 15 votes, which is another good one. You know what I mean? It's
right
like
to the wire, isn't it?
I put a lot of pie charts up on the final day, like, and it was getting a lot of shocked faces coming in because it was all in percentages, like, so percentages, you know, sort of minute things down a little bit closer to the bone, you know. And I think for anybody who is going to be announced now as the winner of this or the runner-up, I think yous are fairly level, so fair play to both yous. But
well done to both.
I'll leave this one to you, Keith. We'll do the the winner
So,
is
the Insight Trade Awards Craftsperson of the Year 2025 goes to Paul Collins, the Marble Master or Marble Master.
Fair play,
Paul. Well done.
There you go. Trophy in the
really,
post.
You really pushed hard for that one.
Well, look, it's
that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That's what it's all about, and it literally is about lads utilising people who have followed their page for God knows how many years, who have liked and shared through Instagram.
Yeah.
And now all you're asking for is somebody to come and just maybe, you know, tick the box for your name for a potential award at the end of the year, which is brilliant, you know.
It just like stirs up a bit more interest in it as well for next year, because we did start it quite late.
Yeah.
There wasn't too much of a lead up to it, so next year we're hoping for bigger and better. Maybe a bit of a live event that we can invite. Honourable mentions the winners and the runners up to come and receive their awards, and maybe we'll make a night of it.
Yeah.
Have a few beers.
Because you mentioned there runner up, like, so obviously the runner up at that award is now Trevor Mackin, so Ashbourne Paving, fair play to you. A lot of good work done in the background there for a lot of people that are looking to do a lot of outdoor work that people won't do, you know what I mean? So he gets stuck in, he gets stuck in all weathers.
And all of his guys as well. Like it's a big shout out to them as well, because Ashbourne Paving is not only Trevor, it's the guys that you know that work for him and participate and do all the social media things as well with him. So fair play to all the lads and lasses there.
Just gonna grab another drink out of the fridge. Will we take a minute to go between these awards? Have a look through the comments.
Have a look through these comments here now. Chris Hahn. There's Gary. Go eFix. Yeah, I'd agree with that one, Gary. This is very exciting, yeah. Well done, Paul. Loads of well wishes there for you, Paul. Yeah, so that's what we'd love to do next year. We'd love to make this a live event where we can, invite all the participants, get a bit of crack going, have a few beers, lighthearted, get a bit of competition going as well.
Just looking at. I'm looking at your face. Like, don't stop leaving me here on my own.
He's abandoned me.
So yeah, like that. Like what Keith mentioned there, live events. There was something that was proposed to us over the last couple of weeks, just coming to the end of potentially getting this awards up and running, and there was a few venues that were put to us, and there was a few options that were put to us, and it was like dangling a carrot in front of us. We were nearly ready to bite.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too late, wasn't it?
A little bit too late, like you're just in the air. But
just to wrangle everyone up.
we've been speaking to the sponsors. We've been speaking to sponsors who have been involved in certain categories in this year's awards, and definitely is an option for next year. If we get things going a little bit earlier in the year, get stuff planned. That this, obviously we want it to be an annual thing, but we want it to be an annual thing where we're not just meeting each other digitally, that we can actually get up and we can make it
where everyone can be involved.
Yeah, it'd be like an overall trades Christmas party. So that's the goal, you know.
Any excuse for a few points, I'd say.
Yeah.
You made it sound fancier than it actually is.
Actually, alcoholic ones as well, you know.
Yeah. 0-0 in case you see us scotching them.
But right, so we're on to the next one. This is one that we've had
quite popular actually.
Yeah, dealings with through the podcast as well, through guests that we've had on, through old audio episodes and stuff. So HVAC person of the year, which is another one that is sponsored by the Hultafors Group, but this one is going to be taken by Solid Gear Footwear for the winner. And the runner-up is...
And then we've got Design Source again.
Fair play.
Very generous in their support of the runners-up awards.
Yeah.
Fair play to them again.
Yeah, so another €50 voucher there from Design Source Ireland for the runner-up.
Honourable mentions.
Honourable mentions. Well, we'll say who's in the categories just to start off with. So
yeah,
we've got an old guest of the podcast from the old audio episodes, so we'll probably have to try and get her back in for one of the video ones, but that's Ruth Gill, HVAC Airlo.
Yeah.
She's one of the nominees, one of the shortlisted.
One of the OGs.
We've got Harry Trafford, that's Harry HVAC on Instagram.
We've HVAC Martin.
Martin
Murray.
And another previous guest as well, who's in the ventilation game. So we've got Cian O'Reilly. So it's
fair play to Cian. Yeah, he's fine at the minute. Good to see him on the list.
Yeah, it's all aspects of the trade there, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you said, it's like we've had Root on, like, which was one for us, opened up our eyes to somebody with her determination to get into the trades. And be a leading name within it as well. I think she's a go-to name. If you talk to anybody within the Irish HVAC industry, they know who she is, you know?
Yeah, no, and it was great to get chatting to her because I know I've limited knowledge in that side of the trades, so it was great to have her on, like it is with all our guests that are outside of our niche trade. So it was great to get chatting to her. Like same with the likes of Cian, like, you know.
Yeah. But there was only great things even to be said through the whole voting and shortlisting aspect of things, that anybody, once the names are mentioned, Martin Murray and Harry Trafford, they're well-known names within that industry. So I, like yourself, hadn't really got much of an inlet into the industry. So when I seen the thumbs up coming in, I was like, thank God
we picked the right people. The right people.
The right people were shortlisted, you know. But I like that again, even Cian O'Reilly within the ventilation game, that's another aspect of it altogether. And obviously, anybody who's listened to his episode has seen the adversities that he's come through within his life to actually turn around now and be a self-employed, successful business owner. So it's great to be able to have these in the shortlist.
Yeah, and like the names that we have there, they all warranted a mention anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless of, you know, first, second, third, or fourth, it's great to have them all there. So brilliant.
100%. Honourable mentions, like you said, Keith. We've got Martin Murray and we've got Cian O'Reilly. So fair play, just well done.
Well done, boys. Brilliant.
Brilliant work.
Really good.
And so down to the final two. Now this one wasn't as close as the other ones, but still high numbers, which in turn sort of lets us think, like, Jesus, there was a heavy push for the winner of this one. But how great was it that people were interested enough to come on and actually put their votes in for it, you know? Yeah,
no, it's brilliant. And look, there's a clear winner in this one, but like it just goes to show the determination of the winner. And look, nothing away from our runner-up. But,
look, the runner-up of this award got 358 votes, and the winner got 627 votes. And, you know, it might look like a big difference, but 358 votes within another category would have got you a win. So fair play to you.
Brilliant.
So the winner of the HVAC Person of the Year 2025 is
Ruth Gill, HVAC Girlo.
Fair play, Ruth.
Well done, Ruth. Fair play to you. You're running for all the trophies now. It was meant to be me getting them. You always end up doing the shit, don't you?
Yeah.
So well done, Ruth. And look, obviously that means that we've got Harry Trafford in runners up.
Yeah.
Well done to you as well. I'd like to say it was close, but it wasn't that close in the end. But well done, Harry. Brilliant.
Look, Harry's reached out now over the last few weeks. That's another name. It's another connection. It's another networking opportunity for us. Now. So get on the podcast.
Stop the messing.
Fair play to your Ruth.
Well done, Ruth.
So like I said, Ruth, if you want to reach out to Hull to Forest Group Ireland, there'll be a solid gear footwear bundle there ready for you. Once you reach out to them, we'll have you tagged in a couple of posts. And Harry, fair play to you.
And again, reach out to Design Source Ireland. They'll sort you out with your prize. Again, we'll tag you and we'll tie you in with the brands and your prizes. So well done to all. What are we up to next? So our next prize is International Trades Personality of the Year.
Mr. Worldwide.
I feel like we should play with Sean Paul or Pitbull or something.
Oh, look. This one was a big one because...
big hitters in this one.
The international aspect of the trade is something that a lot of us in Ireland would have based what we're doing now in Ireland off. Like, so a lot of the guys and girls that are in this category are people that we would have looked up to, and it's people that we would, aspire for the trade industry digitally to sort of mimic,
Yeah, well, like every second episode we're saying that we wanted to create something like they have in the UK, and these are the people that made us think that way, and where some of them were good enough to invite us over, be on the show, do a live with us, we did a remote interview with one as well. So these are all people that are active and kind of inspiring the likes of our Irish influencers and people creating content. So
yeah, it was brilliant. With this award, the International Trade Personality of the Year award, so the winner of this award is sponsored by Richard Doyle Royal Workshop. So Richard reached out once we announced that we were looking for sponsors within each category, and he was great enough to donate €250 voucher to the winner of this award.
Richard, unreal. Richard is Royal & Co as well on Instagram, I think.
Yeah. So, I mean, Richard is, like we mentioned before, is somebody who's well known and well respected within the Irish trade industry. So, to be able to see Richard want to give to an international award is great as well,
Yeah, and look, he's tied in with good friends of the show and ours.
Yeah.
One of our main sponsors, Snickers Workwear Ireland as well. So it's great to be in them circles.
Yeah, and the runner-up award is sponsored by Skolmore Group. So Skolmore Group would have a well-known name within the UK and Irish market and up north as well.
Yeah.
In the lighting game, they're in the switch gear game as well.
Yeah, high quality stuff as well.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a great to be able to see brands like that sort of unite the trade industry, the likes of us, like even with Inside the Strip Back podcast, sponsored by Robus. It's great to be able to see an open game now for the likes of these awards. We didn't want to isolate any brand away from, everybody that's in this industry. We all know we all use multiple brands. But
yes, and sport and the brand support different trades, people within the industry as well. So it's only fair to involve everybody.
Include them. So fair play to Richard and fair play to Skolmore Group for backing us and backing the awards, the inaugural awards as we call them. Yeah. But we'll go through the names within this category and they're big hitters.
They are.
I'm looking at them here and I'm just thinking Gary Hayers, eFix. Big name within the electrical industry, Ireland and the UK, watching his stuff for years through the GH or the GSH electrical channel, where there's a lot of really good content put up there, a lot of very educational content, and then to transfer that then through eFix and then the college connections is unbelievable.
It's absolutely unbelievable, yeah. And good friend of us here at Robus as well, John Ford. Well tied in with College Connects, knows Gary well, so Gary had to be there, didn't he? Really?
Yeah, he's up there, Gary, and we've got an old guest of the podcast who's been on a couple of times. She did an audio episode with us, and she done a video episode with us. It's Kimmy the Sparks. So that's another one who has used her skills within the electrical industry to pave a way for herself now within the influencing game. So she's gone and she's enjoying life. She's traveling across Europe and beyond.
Even shared a point with us in Temple Bar as well here in Dublin. So
if you're watching,
well travelled. Well done, Kimmy. You're on the list. And then friend of mine, Jordan Farley from Artisan Electrics. So obviously electrical contractor in the UK. Also is well tied into the YouTube community and what would you say, business mentorship and Jordan's been putting a lot of good content out across YouTube for a long time as well. You know what I mean? That has saved a lot of guys on site, I believe. Oh, 100%. Like, and look, we're in the solar game, we're in the EV game, and he's the pinnacle of that, especially in YouTube terms and in terms of teaching people and showing people the ins and outs. I think his channel on YouTube is just absolutely brilliant. So you have to be on the list.
And then the final two, we've got Richard Cockerline. So he's an avid friend of the podcast. He's been guest multiple times, but he's somebody that's coming on who always wants to try and share something either educational, if it's regarding Safe of September or Isolate for Life. It's something that's important, you know. It's trying to keep people alive, and he's somebody who just seems to be the good guy within the electrical trade industry in the UK. He's somebody that if you mention his name, everybody has something good to say about him. He reaches out to multiple people have told me that he reaches out to them constantly, weekly, with voice notes, just asking how they are, you know.
Yeah, I get one nearly every Friday from Richard, and sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need to pick me up, and Richard is, you know, he's always on the end of the phone. And like we were saying before, like he was late to the game in the trades, and he shared that journey with us on one of our earlier podcasts, and it seemed to get really good traction. And I hope, and I'd assume that it helped a lot of people that were in his position at the time as well. So,
look, it's definitely, like you said, it's a pick me up when you might not know you need it. Like, so fair play to you, Richard. And then the final one within the category, then we've got Derek Barrett from Derek Barrett Design. So
bespoke furniture.
Yeah, bespoke furniture and design. I think it's something that since we've linked in with the likes of Design Source Ireland and stuff, it's sort of opened our eyes to the likes of designers, especially craftspeople within that industry that can provide unbelievable
detail and
above and beyond detail. It's designs that are not standard. You wouldn't get them from, you know, your local chippy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, these are the type of people that are, you know, they're drawing these up and they're presenting the project to a skilled tradesperson. And Derek is one of those, and if anyone looks up his Instagram page, they will see the unbelievable work that he does. So well deserving to be on the list.
So I guess we'll round off this award with the honourable mentions. So the first honourable mention within this award goes to Kimmy the Sparks. Fair play to Kimmy.
Kimmy.
The second honourable mention within this category goes to Jordan Farley from Artisan. Fair play, Jordan.
Jordan. Cheers.
And the third, but not the least, honourable mention, as we'll call it, but it's somebody that we look up to, and we just want to say congratulations to Gary Hayers, honourable mention. Absolutely brilliant work that you're doing in the UK, and hope you continue to do it. So, last but not least,
you lost that, Gary, because you nailed us on the bathrooms on. You know what you did.
Don't screw us over again. No, but we've got the final two. So this one was 11 votes in the different. 11 votes, is it? We're looking there, maybe more than that, is it? We got 11. Yeah, that's tight.
See how maths I need calculator as well.
Yeah, I need the meta glasses.
Count back from 11.
So between first and second, you've got 11 votes. So that's another, you know, close to the bone. Final votes on the final day has got you to win. So I think it's another one as well that looking at the final two, you've got Richard Cockerline and you've got Derek Barrett. So it's two guys that are out there doing amazing work in completely different ways. within the online platforms. Derek Barrett's putting his work out there, and he's promoting the work that he's doing and the design and the bespoke work that he's putting out there. And then you've got the likes of Richard, who is promoting safety and mental health and everything else.
And experience and stuff, yeah.
No two better people to be up there. So we'll start, obviously, with the winner. And the winner for the 2025 International Trade Personality of the Year is...
Richard Cockerline. Well done, Richard. Fair play, well deserving, man.
370 votes got Richard across the line on the final day. I remember the votes coming in on the day, and he was able to rally up, I think, a bit of support from...
there was a late surge there,
yeah,
wasn't there?
I think he was playing a football match or something. I think he was getting the opposition goalkeepers and everything to vote for him on the pitch.
Made him do it then,
charity
yeah.
football match a couple of days beforehand. And you've got Derek with 359 votes. So fair play to Derek as well. And like I said, the Skalmar Group is the runner-up sponsor. So we'll tag Derek and Skalmar together. That's going to be a €50 voucher from Skalmar.
Yeah, so thanks very much. And then with Richard, then obviously we've got Richie Doyle, Royal and Co. So we'll put the two of you in contact with each other, and
€250 voucher for Richard. So fair play to you.
Well done.
This is another big hitter now. This was one of the ones now. This award is coming up next.
Didn't know which way this one was going to go.
Yeah, this was heavy hitters, as you call them.
So we have you doing all the legwork tonight, Steve. Heavy hitters here, yeah. So we've got our influencers, if you want to call them that, and people making really good content in this section.
This is Carpenter and Fitter of the Year.
Yeah.
So with this award, we have another Hultafors group sponsoring the winner. So it's a solid gear footwear bundle going to the winner of this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
No, definitely.
And then for our runners up again, we've got our friends at Design Source Ireland sponsoring this prize again. €50 voucher.
Brilliant.
For the runners up. So really appreciate that.
So, like we said, heavy hitters within this. So these will be well-known names within the Irish carpentry and fit-out market. So we've got the sponsor of the previous award. We've got Richard Doyle. So he's in there for the work that he does with Royal and Co. So fair play to Richard for getting shortlisted for this.
Yeah, and then we've got another familiar name. We've got Kieran Roach, aka Rokon. So he's in this category as well. So again, like we said before, putting out great content, influences the younger apprentices to actually maybe go in the direction of carpentry, which is brilliant.
And does great work.
Yeah.
Great. I think
Thomas those nails doing really good.
And you've got an old friend of the podcast as well, a previous guest, Tom Kindrigan from KDL Retail Interiors. So like you said, Tom would be on there with the meta glasses. He would be constantly a provider of day-to-day, day in the life content on Instagram of what he's doing and what his team is doing. And I think Tom put out a story on Instagram just to say, as his name is shortlisted, his name and his business's name being shortlisted within this category, he believes that it's his whole team that's being nominated along with him.
100%. Yeah. Like anything that he puts out there, it is a team effort, and the way they turn around jobs is unbelievable. Yeah. So the shop fit outs are being done within a day or two, which is essential for the businesses that are occupying the buildings,
fair play.
And then we're on to another one that we're looking to get on the show if we can. We're trying to twist his arm. We've got Darren O'Reilly.
Yeah.
So he is Door Carpentry, DOR, Darren O'Reilly.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, Door. Yeah. Sounds like Door.
Yeah. I'm just saying, he's putting stories up today on Instagram like that. Like, he's very active as well.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, he's very thorough with walking you through jobs and, like start to finish. Like, so he'll walk you through like the shell of some of the jobs and then some following back up them with a job that's being fitted out and completed. Like, which is great to see. Like, because it's consistent, good content that's being put out there that's showing people start to finish stuff where you don't get that from a lot of people. They'll throw out a bit of content here, they forget to come back to it, and it's a bit sparse. You know what I mean?
100%. For any aspiring carpenter or builder, blocklayer, whatever, that are looking to go into the building contracting game, he's a brilliant one to follow because he, like you said, the thorough walkthrough videos are unbelievable and just doing great work. So
Yeah.
well deserving to be on the list.
Yeah, so I guess we'll start off with the 2 honourable mentions within this category, and we'll start off with the guy we were just talking about, Darren O'Reilly. You're an honourable mention. Fair play to you.
Well done, Darren. Fair play, lad.
And our second honourable mention within this category is Tom Kindrigan. Fair play to you, Tom.
Well done, Tom. Brilliant. And now voting.
This is
for
another
these
tight
last
one.
2. So who we left? We have Richie Doyle.
Yeah.
And we have Kieran Roach.
Yeah, and what am I looking at
the
here?
Titans here.
So the winner of this award got 509 votes, and the runner-up of this award got 497 votes.
So really close again.
Tight, like, you know what I mean?
Quick, there was a lot of push on the last day for
Yeah,
this one. I remember looking at it. The needle was literally
yeah,
like this, yeah.
I think it was literally down to the final 10 minutes on this one. So
I think the honourable mentions actually got a lot of votes as well. So
yeah, this was, like I said,
this was a big one.
Over 1,600 votes gone in total on this category alone. Like, so fair play to everybody just for that. Like,
well done.
But like that, we will announce the 2025 Carpenter Fitter of the Year award to
Richie Doyle.
Richie Doyle. Fair
Doyle
play
and
to you.
Co. Well done. Well done, Richard.
Fair play to you. We'll get that out in the post here. And like we said, this is an award that is trying to be as transparent as possible.
Yeah.
Like myself and Key have always mentioned, we've been to certain awards where you know, you sit at a certain desk and you believe that a certain person's going to get something, but this is voted for by your peers, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody who has seen your content or seen what good you're doing within the industry has gotten behind you and voted for you. So that's something that you can, you know, take. Obviously, being so close between first and second in this, 2 guys doing amazing work, Kieran and Richard, you know. So fair play to the both of you.
Well done, lads.
Like you said, Kieran will obviously tag you in a post with Design Source Ireland, and they'll get onto you with your prize. We've got a certificate for you there as well. So
you get your arse on here as well.
Yeah,
actually make you come and get it.
We've got Richard Doyle certificate and trophy, and we have got Kieran Roach certificate. So
fair play, lads. Fair play to everybody.
What was that? The winner of this award was the Solid Gear as well, was it? Solid Gear, yeah.
Solid Gear and
fair play.
Design Source then for the runners up.
Yeah, class. Brilliant.
We'll put you in contact with them anyway, lads.
Oh, Jesus, we've got the enemy next.
Oh, no.
So
shouldn't have been any prizes for this.
An old toilet seat or something.
So we've got the Inside Trade Awards Plumber of the Year 2025.
Yeah. So listen, there's a couple of people within this category for the plumbing that we want to obviously just give a mention to. So Nathan Nash has been a previous guest on the podcast, and he's had his story out there. He's been on Trade Legends, and he came on to our podcast probably maybe a week or so before the Trade Legends one came out as well. And the story was a hard-hitting story, and it was close to home for a lot of people who listened to it. We were getting messages in, close to home for yourself, Keith, as well.
Yeah.
And it's one that sticks with you. And it's got to do with cancer. And I mean, Nathan's story is an inspirational one that a lot of people don't get to experience. Mm-hmm. So for anybody who's watching this today and who's going through anything like that, have a listen to Nathan's episode on our podcast.
Yeah, it's really an eye-opener.
It's an eye-opener, yeah. It's an eye-opener just mentally and emotionally. And it's great to be able to see Nathan now back in the Snickers, back out on site, and being too busy to post. You know, that's a great thing.
That's the way it works, isn't it?
Being too busy to post. And just before we move on, we've got another one of the shortlisted within this category is Aaron Cunningham. So that's AC Plumber 83. It's somebody who I wouldn't have known before the nominations and the shortlisting, but Aaron has reached out and he's been sharing the awards across the platform like others have to try and rally up a bit of support for it and just rally up a bit of support for us.
Yeah, thanks, Aaron.
But he reached out the other day and he was just nearly apologising for not getting back to me for tagging him in something, which, you know, I'd never be upset about. But it's come to my attention as well that Aaron's been going through a bit of difficulty at the minute with his health.
Yeah.
And so he confided in me. I'm not going to go personally with it, that's his story to tell, but he confided within me the other day that he's going through a bit of a health issue at the minute, and he is on the mend at the minute. He's getting better and better by the day. So it's great to hear that he is getting better and better by the day, and it's great to see that the likes of this platform has allowed the likes of him to be able to listen to us on the podcast and feel like that he can confide in us with that type of information.
Which is a nice thing, and it can only be a good thing as well.
Yeah.
So all our best wishes to Aaron.
Yeah.
And best of luck with the with the competition, I suppose.
We've got another shortlisted plumber is Martin Murray, so he would have been in the HVAC category as well. So obviously he's a bit handy on the plumbing as well, which I think you need to be
in both trades.
Yeah. So I've got a bit of comments coming in through the DMs, like saying Martin's a great guy. I wouldn't be too upset if I lost to Martin, that type of thing. Like, so it's great to be able to see that.
Yeah, he's the benchmark by the looks of it.
Yeah. We've
got Jamie Birmingham, who was also previous guest on the podcast. He works with Energy Upgrade.
Yeah.
So again, very knowledgeable man, and like shared a lot of great insight when he was on with us the last time.
Jamie's been doing great things. I think Jamie has used his trade experience and his qualification to step up in front of politicians within Ireland to try and talk about how certain apprenticeships could be ran better. He's won awards here in Ireland, and then I think he hasn't stopped with the qualification that he has. I think he wants to better himself and get into more management positions and stuff like that. So it's great to see his progress since we spoke to him on the podcast, which is brilliant.
But great things for Energy Upgrade.
Before we get into the first and runner-up prize, the honourable mentions are Martin Murray, HVAC Martin.
Well done. Brilliant, Martin. And then we've got Aaron Cunningham. So AC Plumbers, 83.
Brilliant. Well done, Aaron. And there was 601 votes for the winner and 395 votes for the runner-up. So not as close as other categories, but when you look at the likes of the winning numbers there, that's a lot.
395 is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's winning numbers in other categories. I know I say that might not mean anything to you, but it's very respectable.
It's nearly 400 people that took the time out to tick the box beside your name and merit you as the winner. So it's nothing to be snuffed at. So well done. So the winner, I think that's the most important thing, isn't it? It's let you do this one.
Yeah, 2025 Inside Trades Awards Plumber of the Year goes to Nathan Nash. Well done.
Well done. Getting your one. And that means that Jamie Birmingham, you're the runner-up, which is nothing to be sniffed at, and well done.
Brilliant. It's great to see the likes of even Nathan there today. He put up a story on his Instagram, and albeit himself being shortlisted today and potentially up for winning, which he has won now, he was so forgiving towards us as a podcast for providing the platform, which is great to see, but also talking up the other guys within the category as well. Like, you know what I mean? There's some great love there within that sort of trade, like for other people and other people to do well,
Yeah, like for what we got from it as well, they were all rooting for each other. With the likes of Martin, being the benchmark, where if anyone could beat him, it was a real achievement. I thought that was great. And just in terms of the sponsors of the prizes, I think Richie Doyle, I think, is on the lookout for a plumber. We do not know why he sponsored this this prize, but again, so generous, €250 voucher going to Nathan.
Class.
So what we'll do is we'll tie you guys together, and Nathan, you might have to connect a few sinks for Richie, but so look, I think Richie's going to be the win-win one out of this one. So
and runner-up Jamie, we'll put you in touch with Design Source Ireland again with another €50 voucher. So fair play to the sponsors for that.
Well done, sponsors. Well done, participants. Brilliant.
And I'll give you a quick show. So Nathan Nash certificate going out with the award, and we have Jamie Birmingham,
Well done.
runner-up certificate. So fair play to you.
Jeez, the next one is the most prestigious award of the lot tonight. So we have coming up, we have Electrician of the Year for the Inside Trade Awards 2025. Obvious enough, we've got thousands of votes ourselves, but we obviously,
We have to drop out, you know.
Had to drop out, yeah.
But it's a category that is sponsored by a couple of I think well-known brands. So you've got Fusebox Ireland, which is the winner is going to be sponsored by those. So they'd be well known within the UK. Fusebox in the UK took off like a house on fire.
Yeah.
Excuse the pun. And it's been a go-to distribution board, and we're promoting them today. Fair play just for the jumpers.
Yeah,
They've rolled out in Ireland at the minute, and it seems to be working well. I know you've used a couple of them.
Yeah, no, I've done 2 installs using their gear, and look, plan to do many more. Thought the design was very good. We had kind of, a close attachment to the actual design, so we gave a few pointers of what we'd like to see in the boards. So thanks very much, Fusebox, for the plenty of space in the back of the board. Look, really good product, and I think it's gonna, it's putting itself in the market there in mid-range, which is brilliant.
It's what you want,
it's what you want, to be competitive.
The runner-up of this category is sponsored by a previous winner earlier on tonight, N2 Electrical. So they'll be given a €50 voucher to the runner-up of this, which, can go towards a nice pair of snips or something,
I know, 100%. And then the previous prize giver, Fusebox, that's an electrical bundle as well. Yeah. So various bits, too much to mention. So
so what we've got in this category then is we've got Owen O'Canela, the Dublin Sparky. So we spoke about Owen a couple of times tonight already. So doing great things for the industry, like we've said before. So great to see Owen in there. It's definitely a trailblazer this year.
And then we've got a couple of old guests, 3 old guests actually. So we've got Martha Kinch, who's doing brilliant things for the ESB. Yeah. Had a great story to share with us when she came in. Definitely worth a listen to if anyone wants, especially for females, coming into the trades. Yeah, absolutely loves her job, and has been a big inspiration to even Zoe, who also came in from the ESB as well. So that was brilliant. And then we had Desi Robbins, brilliant. Yeah,
another guy who was willing to jump in for our first ever video episode of the podcast in here. Yeah, I think he came in with Emma Brennan. Couple of points of Guinness at the table here, and just
he was trying to get at Emmett. Then he was trying to dig the head off Emmett.
Couple of digs out in the car park.
But then we have Mr. Blue Balls himself.
Oh yeah, look, Jay Carraher is he's somebody that has been a great friend of the podcast since we first started doing some audio episodes. And if you ever ask Jay to jump on and give you a voice note or jump on and talk about anything that's worth talking about, that's going to help electricians within the industry here in Ireland, he was willing to do so, you know what I mean? So fair play to Jay for that. And like what you mentioned there, Keith, as well, Blue Balls Ireland is a great organisation in Ireland that is helping men to come together and have something that they can do as a group together that they probably wouldn't have wouldn't normally have, and lads wouldn't be able to really open up to each other. So to be able to open up mentally and go out and dive into the sea, and fucking freeze your balls off.
Blue balls,
freeze your balls off.
It is what it says on
jump out and have a chat with a couple of mates every week is a great thing. So for Jay to be doing that and getting himself involved with that and then sharing it across his social media platforms, I think he's been on the radio recently as well promoting it.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's brilliant. So I think that's another thing that we'd love to 2026. Jay, maybe a couple of lads from the group to come in and have a chat with us and maybe explain about it a bit more.
Only 3 are too far out, me and Stephen being there, which is so, not for the faint heart, but well done, boys.
Our boat won't make it that far. But yeah, look, we'll start off with the honourable mentions then. So for Electrician of the Year, like Keith mentioned, great head on her shoulders. Martha Kinch is an honourable mention from the ESB.
Fair play, Martha. Well done.
And we have, like he mentioned, an old friend and somebody who you wouldn't mess with out in the car park, Desi Robbins.
Yeah, no, well done, Desi.
Fair play to
what I liked about his interview was it was no holds barred. It just literally cut the shit and talk about the trade.
Yeah.
Mostly electrical on our end. So
I think it was season 4, episode 1, our first video episode.
Who's counting?
Yeah, I'm counting every day. I have to edit them. But I think, like Keith said, he sat there and it was, old school. It was literally, it was like you were sitting on the job site talking about, the old shit that used to happen years ago.
Yeah.
It's just, it would bring it back. It was very nostalgic. So if anybody's looking for a bit of nostalgia within the industry, go back and listen to that one. It's great. But for this one here, 691 votes for the winner.
Probably the most of any, I'd say. Just
definitely close anyway. And 367 votes for the runner-up. So again, the runner-up, it might look like a big difference between the two years, but that's another winning number for any other category there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, brilliant. There's a brilliant showing from the two, well, the runner-up and the winner.
Yeah.
So without further ado, the winner of the Electrician of the Year 2025 Insight Trade Awards is
Owen O'Canela, aka the Dublin Sparky.
Well done, Owen. Brilliant.
Thank you, Owen.
Good showing.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, the right one this time. Well done, Steve.
Yeah, fair play. So Owen, you've got your trophy here. That'll be it'll be out in the post, or I'll personally deliver it out to you. And we've got your certificate there as well. So Electrician of the Year 2025, fair play to you.
And obviously that means that we have Jay Carher in the runners up position in this category.
Yeah.
Which was a great showing. 367 votes, which is, it's mad. And in such a competitive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely one where I know myself and yourself, Key, where if you were to go over to the UK now and you see the likes of the names that people will be putting on there, the likes of the Jordan Farleys and the Kimmies and the Teos and all that, you look here in Ireland, like to be able to get a first award ceremony here and see that name being popped up 367 times.
Yeah, exactly. And like we were saying there earlier, like I know we were messing about getting the votes, but like we didn't get one vote. You know what I mean? To get 367 votes in Jay's case, and then
I voted for you.
Did you vote for me? I didn't vote for you.
No.
But and then like in Owen's case, 691, like that's
brilliant,
outrageous. So look, lads, well done. And even to Martha and Desi, like they were up in the hundreds as well. So brilliant showing from the ladies. And as we said, it's most prestigious award of the night. So brilliant
for us anyway. But Contractor of the Year next.
Contractor of the Year, no mention here either. What's going on? Sponsors of the awards. So for the winners, we have collaborated with ATC Energy. So basically what we have is an ATC bundle that's going to be given out. Again, a few bits in there, too much to mention. And then on the runners up side, we've collaborated with Hager Ireland. So again, a €50 voucher from Hager. So
Hager has been great to the podcast since the start as well. Yeah, they were always good to us. They were giving us the screwdrivers to give away, jumpers and stuff like that, like since day dot, like we were doing audio episodes, and like nobody knew what this podcast was going to turn out to be at the very start, like, so to be able to have
a brand like
Hager jump behind you straight off the bat, like, is brilliant. So fair play to ATC, part of the LED group here with Robus and Fusebox, and fair play to Hager. Well done.
Thanks very much.
So within this category then, we have O-Rock Electrical in. So they're another one as well who we have to try and snag in here as a guest.
100%. And then we've got Richie Doyle, Royal & Co.
Royal & Co, there we go. That's another one as well. Obviously we spoke about Richie, and he's doing great things obviously as well, just working himself to the bone. He was putting stuff up there on Instagram the other day, like where
hope everything's all good there as well.
The medicines were out of the cabinet, and work just keeps going. You know yourself, Key, work just keeps going this time of the year, and you have to try to
get through it.
And You know,
And you know what it is with Richie and a lot of us as well. It's you know, service to our customers is trying to get them.
Yeah.
A lot of these projects run right into Christmas week, and the pressure comes along with, you know, people having to move back into their houses, and you know they're going to be, you know, inviting family over and stuff like that. So you don't want to be the one that's maybe letting them down. So in terms of Richie, there, he's pushing out kitchens. Kitchen is a very important thing for this time of year. So well done to Richie. I've been on a couple of his jobs recently, and quality is absolutely amazing. So well done, Richie.
So we've got Orac, we've got Richie with Royal & Co. We've got James Carraher again with Carraher Electrical. So obviously we spoke about James there. So great to see him in the contractor awards. We've got another winner from the craftsperson. We've got Marble Master. So obviously he's somebody as well, putting the content up. He's working himself to the bone as well. So deserves everything to be in this category.
Still has time to go out for points tonight, does he? Is he down in the strawberry beds?
If you're into strawberry beds, let us know, and we'll bring down any awards for anybody who is there after. We get a picture with us. But last but not least, then within this category, we've got Rokon. So the man behind Rokon, obviously everybody would know Kieran Roach. And there's obviously a lot of guys there that are doing a lot of good work within Rokon. Can't name them all. I just think Kieran is out there. He's the face of it. So Rokon is the final one within this category. So do you want to mention the honourable mentions?
Honourable mentions, then we have, did we go through them?
Yeah, we've got Carraher Electrical.
Oh, see him there, yeah. He's in there again. Well done, Jay. Brilliant. And then we've got Orac Electrical.
Fair play.
Well done. And
last but not least, we've
Marble
got
Master.
Marble Master Paul Collins is an honourable mention within this category. So fair play to all of you guys.
It's like a bad itch, isn't he, on these awards?
He was putting himself in for, I think he had lads voting for him to be electrician of the year and everything he did.
Yeah.
Which I've seen a bit of his work on the electric, so I don't know if he's...
I don't know, yeah. Say nothing. Get ready.
Get Recky out them.
Save electric.
So for this one, you've got roughly 100 votes in the difference. So the winner of the contractor of the year award got 454 votes, and the runner-up got 356 votes. So like I said, we mentioned in every episode, it's great numbers. It's great to see, and it's just something as well that for their teams to get behind them. Obviously I would see a lot of the members of the teams getting the votes in, but you can see family members are getting votes in. Other lads within the trades that probably could have been within this category were voting for these guys.
We're voting for them as well. So obviously their content holds a lot of weight, and the work that they do holds a lot of weight. And then you had even, you know, we're talking about the honourable mentions and stuff. Like we said before, this list went on and on as well. Like, these were just the narrowed down ones. It's mad to think. So
it was amazing for me to see, though. Like, you know, but even when the short list was being done, just you've got lads there who know that, you know, potentially they could be up against these other guys, but they were willing to give the votes. You know what I mean?
They're willing to get in on it as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Like, but I guess we'll rock on with it then. And is that giving it away? The winner of Contractor of the Year 2025 at the Inside Trades Awards is Rokon.
Well done, Rokon. Brilliant. Well done, lads.
Well done. All you doing great work. Like that, we'll have your trophy there ready to drop out. So, Kieran, if you want to reach out to us, we'll reach out to yourselves on Instagram, wherever you're working or wherever you want that delivered to. We'll get that out to you with your certificate. Come in and get it. Do an interview with us, yeah.
And then obviously that means we have Richie Doyle from Royal & Co. in the runners-up position. So again, brilliant. Richie, brilliant, great work. Keep pushing to Christmas.
Yeah. So like I said there, you've
well
got
done, Kieran.
Royal & Co. So all the lads that are working in Royal & Co. It's fair play to all yous. Is are doing great work, and like that, give Richie a break, will you? Give him a break. He's sick. But final award of the night, Keith.
Jeez, we that far already.
Yeah, final award of the night.
And this is the one that I suppose is very important to us, because it's the reason why we started the podcast in the first place. Was at the time there was a slowdown in the apprenticeship scheme, and it was becoming a bit of a problem here in Ireland. So that is why we started it, and it was to help apprentices you know, give them a bit of info, you know, share our experiences and see if it was even, you know, a thing that they wanted to get into.
Yeah.
Was the sparking, and then obviously it grew into the other trades and then lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
our last award is for the Apprentice of the Year 2025.
And the winner of this award will get obviously the trophy and the certificate from us. But the winning category is also sponsored by Robust Lighting and by Energize Electrical. Energy, I was going to say Energy. Energize Electrical is also. You're jumping in. You're going to throw a voucher in as well.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a voucher in as well because,
just like we said, the apprenticeship across all trades was the foundation of the podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
Like Keith mentioned, so to be able for us to not just give back through trophies and certificates, to be able to throw maybe something towards the winner, to be able to go off and maybe pick up something for themselves somewhere.
Or whatever, yeah.
It's great to be able to do that. So, like we said, Robust Lighting and Energize Electrical is the sponsors of the winner, and the runner-up is our good friends again at N2 Electrical, who are going to give a €50 voucher to the runner-up. So there was a lot in this. There was a lot of people. There was a lot of different industries that needed to be hitting this.
Yeah.
So we've got electricians, we've got plumbers, we've got HVAC, stonemason, carpentry, and it's even different parts of the electrical end of it. Like we've got basic domestic and commercial electrical here, and we've got somebody as well who's working in solar. It's great to see. So we'll list off the names within this category. So starting off, we've got Ger Cullen, who was a previous guest on the podcast a couple of times, who we've sort of followed through his apprenticeship.
Yeah, and seems to be doing quite well.
Yeah.
So Ger is, he shares a lot of content online, like on the Dublin Sparky, sharing his day-to-day. Valuable content for anybody who's looking to get into the trade. So well done, Ger.
Yeah, we've got Emma Louise Crimmins. She's a plumbing apprentice and a Building Heroes representative as well. So a lot of good stuff being put out there across the Building Heroes in all different categories there, which is definitely helping promote the trade industry for school leavers.
Yeah, talking about Building Heroes, we've got Conor Brannigan. Yeah. He is an electrician, primarily in the solar game.
Yeah,
we've had him on the podcast before. Brilliant ambassador of the Building Heroes.
Tools for Fools
as well. Check him out on Instagram.
Yeah,
but well done, Connor.
We've got another friend of the podcast as well. We've got Ross Taylor, so it's Ross_Aircon. So he joined us on stage at the RDS there.
Yeah.
As well recently. So yes, it's he was one of the original apprentices who would have joined us on one of the first seasons of the podcast. I think the Mike Page episode where we rolled off through a load of apprentices. I drove out to their sites and got them to jump into the van and give me a couple of voice notes, and it was great for them to be able to see what the podcast could potentially be at that stage as well. And back it so fair play to us.
Then we've got Evan Kane, obviously a carpentry apprentice, again showing that side of the industry as well. So big shout out and well done.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of stuff that once the nomination came in, obviously you go looking on the Instagram, see who they are, see if they're legit. But I've seen some of the stuff he's putting up in early days. You can see it's somebody who has a love for the industry he's in. So fair play, Evan. And last but not least in the category, we've got Petra O'Flaherty. So a stonemason apprenticeship is something that you wouldn't expect to see coming out of school. You wouldn't see a lot of people getting into anything like that, and that sort of opened myself and Keith's eyes up to when we were at World Skills and we were walking around the RDS, all the different categories that were there, and to see that type of work going on within the RDS live in front of our face,
stonemasons, horticulture, gardening, cooking, unreal, wasn't it?
So it's open to all, so to be able to see Petra there and people actually voting for her and shortlisting her within this, it's brilliant to see. So fair play to all of us. But we'll close out the night then, obviously, with the honourable mentions and the winner and runner-up. And I guess the first honourable mention we'd like to give a massive congratulations to you is Ger Cullen.
Well done, Ger. Then second up, we've got Evan Kane, like we mentioned. Well done.
Fair play. We've got Conor Brannigan. Fair play to you. A lot of great stuff being put out on social media there, and to see it going into 2026. Obviously, still pushing for the electrics and getting people into it. So fair play to you.
Well done. Last but not least, on the honourable mentions, we've got Petra O'Flaherty.
Brilliant.
Again, brilliant work. Well done. Well done to get onto the shortlist.
Yeah, so that leaves first place and runner up, and the winner of this award got 462 votes, and the runner up got 350. So it's like you said, it's
great
good.
achievement.
Great achievement
to get that many votes again. Plus, there was a few more in the categories.
Choices,
in the shortlist stage of the voting. So, to come out with the winner of this one is it's really, really good and really fair play to you. Like.
Yeah. So look, the final award of the 2025 Inside Trades Awards is the Apprentice of the Year 2025, Emma Louise Crimmins. Well done.
Well done, Emma. Brilliant.
Fair play. Plumbing apprentice and building heroes representative. Like we mentioned before, we've got Robust Lighting as the sponsor, and Keith with Energize Electrical. He's going to throw in a voucher as well to go with that. Like, so we'll link you in with the both of them.
Well done, Emma. Brilliant.
Trophy for you there as well, so that can be delivered out to your address once you link in with us, and we've got your certificate to go along with it. So,
and obviously that means Ross, you're our runner-up for the Trade Awards 2025 Apprentice of the Year. So well done to you as well.
Brilliant, Ross.
Well done, Ross.
So we've got N2 Electrical covering the runner-up award for this category. €50 voucher there for your Ross as well.
There's
so
nice
we'll
5-in-1 Ross for 50 quid. So
now look, it's something as well that, like, obviously to get to the end of this awards, it's a lot of anxiety on go well, see if we could pull it off, to see if this is something that could potentially be a live event next year, and to see the people within the chat here supporting not just their friends but supporting people that they probably have never even met before is great, like, you know.
Yeah, and look, it's great for us to see that support for ourselves as well, because like we said, it was only kind of a trial and error thing that we wanted to start this up. Obviously there was people within the industry that got behind us, the likes of the brands and the tradespeople as well. Like, we didn't know what way it was going to land with them, so I thought it went really well.
Yeah.
And well done to everybody that was involved. As we said, there was loads more people that were involved on the original shortlist, and like the thing that brought a smile to our faces was the likes of the people that were getting the 1 and 2 votes, because we were in our heads, we were thinking like they're probably being voted by maybe their apprentice or someone that has got a really good job done by them, and picked up the phone and went to the effort of giving that one vote.
And there was messages along with some of the votes as well. Like, there was a lot of, some DMs were coming in, like through the voting platform. There was a possibility to obviously write a certain amount of characters along with the vote. So there was like brackets in with support with whoever they were voting for, which is great to see as well, because they're actually going the extra mile to actually put a message in there,
or a reason behind it. So.
Yeah, but I guess we'll finish up. Just like Keith mentioned there, just want to thank everybody who got involved, everybody who voted, everybody who was shortlisted and took part and helped us share this and promote it across the industry in Ireland and the UK. All the brands who've jumped on board and sponsored the winning prizes and the runner-up prizes, and to everybody who got an honourable mention as well within each category. So fair play to everybody. We will hope that everybody has a brilliant Christmas and a happy New Year. And like I've said on one of the most recent episodes, the Overload, the podcast platform is there, and it'll always be there through that period as well. So if anybody needs to reach out and talk or just send a message, please feel free to do so, because myself or Keith will be there just to write back. So hopefully if you need to, you can.
Yeah, and look, we're back in January to wrap up the season. So
season 8 will be a great one.
Yeah, we really do appreciate anyone that's listening and anyone that takes anything away from it. It's just great for us. We're privileged to do it, and we hope to keep doing it into the future. Roll on 2026. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks, everyone. Cheers for tuning in. It's going to lash now.